Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. Yesterday, the US markets fell. It went very close to the pre-election level. Like India also the same thing, pre-election level. So we were very, very close. So the entire post-election rally in India wiped out. But at least we took, from last year, June, we took about 6 to 8 months. Whereas in US, the vote counting happened in November. So in a matter of 3 months, the entire thing wiped out. So all thanks to Trump and Nirmala Sitharaman. So let us forget about US, but the Trump means is totally uncertainty. Suddenly he keeps saying something, then yesterday only he said Canada and Mexico 25% tariff, and then now some secretary or somebody says he might change that by today, right? So he can keep changing the policies in 24 hours. So that brings a huge volatility to US markets. But Asian markets are totally ignoring the US markets. So most of the Asian markets are okay, not so bad. GIFT Nifty indicating, yesterday the GIFT Nifty was down nearly 150, 160 points. But now because the US markets recovered, now the US futures recovered, now the GIFT Nifty also has recovered. Now the GIFT Nifty indicating only about 50, 60 point gap down. But again, this is a dangerous thing. Why this is dangerous thing? First day, so Nifty went again and again closer to 22,000. It did not break, but recovered. The next day, straight away gap down below 22,000, then quickly recovered to trade above 22,000. So therefore, 22,000 is considered to be a support, but it should not be tested too many times. So you may remember, I always say the same thing happened at 23,800, same thing happened at 22,800, same thing happened at 22,500. Testing many times, ultimately it breaks down. Once it breaks down, that level becomes the resistance. So the same way, if the 22,000 is being tested many times, then if ultimately breaks down, then in one day it can fall 400, 500 point. Then Nifty may go to 21,500 or 21,600. Then this 22,000 will become a good resistance. So this is the problem. This is the structure now. But right now, GIFT Nifty indicating 22,130, 120, 130. That means, assuming that there's a 100-point premium in Nifty future, the spot will be opening closer to 22,000, 22,000, 20, 30 like that. But just 20, 30 point, there's nothing. So the long side, definitely one has to be careful. As I told you, if 100 point, 200 point intraday recovery, that is the time to sell call options far away, right? So even if the market reverses, right, the volatility index will go down. So then potentially the option premiums are likely to go down, not shoot up so much. But at the same time, markets are extremely oversold, right? So just like in US, yesterday they said 25% tariff. Today they say, they may change that. If there is any announcement from the central government, right? Maybe long-term capital gain tax reduced and this and that, the market can go for a huge short covering. Right? But as of now, I don't think that anything is going to happen like that, because we know how sensitive our finance ministry for our stock market, right? So markets are looking really, really very, very bad, right? And nobody is talking about the stock market. But even if they talk, they talk all like, totally unbelievable thing. So finance secretary once said, FA, if finance minister says, FAs are booking the profit, right? And then finance secretary says, they are booking the profit and to take the money back to US, not to other emerging markets. Now look at the US markets, how it is crashing, right? And Nasdaq has fallen 10% in less than a week, I think, almost. So anyway, if you are playing for short term, things are different, right? And now the short term also, like many of my friends, they were doing, they only do expiry day trading. Monday mid cap Nifty, Tuesday, I think Tuesday, I don't know, I think something else. Wednesday Bank Nifty, Thursday Nifty, Friday Sensex. Yeah, I think Tuesday was a Fin Nifty. Yes. Right. And now what has happened? The SEBI rule, new rule, only one expiry per week per exchange. Then, all expiries have come to Thursday in NSE and Friday in Sensex. But people who sometimes, people who do 1 DTE, like normally I do 1 DTE, one day before I take position, like yesterday I told you 21,800 is a good support, right? And 20 to 300 is a resistance. So like now I about resistance like 22 400, below support 21,800. Like you can sell for 10-15 rupees. 1 DT, 2 DT also I do, right? But normally I don't do 0 DT. Normally I don't do expiry day trading. So what happened? People who are trading on Thursday, their margin will be released only after 3:30. So they cannot take 1 DT position for Sensex. So that is why the Sensex option shifted from Friday to Tuesday. Now what they do? Like Friday or Monday, people take position in Sensex. Once Sensex expiry is over, Wednesday morning, they take position for Nifty. But now NSE want to spoil this game. So they are bringing the NSE expiry to Monday. So now you trade in NSE, only Monday post market only your margin will be released, but you can't take a position for Sensex. Who knows? Now this Sensex expiry may be shifted again to the Thursday. Then if they do it, then NSE will shift the expiry to Wednesday. So I really don't know how these people, without any concern for the investors, traders, they can just at their whims and fancies, they can change the expiry days. So you see now, because NSE changing expiry day from Thursday to Monday, right? A lot of positions, like one particular month now instead of 20 trading session, it may become 17 trading session. Like people who take the position based on the 20 trading session, 20 days time decay, now only 15 days, 17 days time decay. Well, there are no concerns, there are no reasons, right? So in India, the people work like that. And there is a SEBI, I don't know why they need SEBI's permission, right? So that is something affecting the traders, right? So anyway, this is not the time to talk about those things. So now, as I told you yesterday, 21,800 is a support and 22,300 is the resistance. So that is the picture now, but keep watching. 22,000 at least, it should not close below 22,000 on a closing basis. So if that is the case, then markets will slide further. This FA selling is a non-stop selling. Just now I checked. I think since January 1, they were net buyers for 3 days. Earlier I said it is 2 days, but they were buyers for 3 days. Right? But still, this aggravated selling and after falling so much and non-stop selling is really a concern. And how much more domestic institutions can support and how much more money domestic retail investors can keep pumping in despite keep on losing the money, right? So at the end of the day, domestic institutions are not, uh, they are answerable to the investors. So retail people keep on putting the money in mutual fund keep on buying, market keep on going lower, their net asset value keeps going lower. How long this game can continue? So they definitely all is not well with our market. The time to be cautious. So keep watching banking stocks which have outperformed yesterday, and the Reliance and HDFC Bank in particular have to recover a lot. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.